is God, right? So, that you do not do the thing that you wish. But, if you are led by the Spirit, you are not under the law. Now, this causes a lot of controversy. So for the sake of what we're about to go through, law means sin. That's what law is. That you need God's law to guide you from sin. But if you're guided by the Holy Spirit, then you're no longer under the law. That's a short version of it. Are we clear? Okay, very good. Now the works of the flesh are evident, which are, no, again, we're talking about the flesh, and the flesh is sin. Amen. Now the works of the flesh are evident, which are adultery, which is fornication, which is uncleanness, lewdness, idolatry, sorcery, hatred, contentions, jealousies, outbursts of wrath, self-ambitions, dissensions, heresies, envies, murders, drunkenness, revelries, and the like, of which I tell you beforehand, just as I told you in the past, that those who practice such things, what? Will not inherit the kingdom of God. But, beautiful part, but the fruit of the Spirit is kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such there is no law. Why is that? Talk to me. Why is that which is here is not under the law, but these are? Tell me.
It represents God.
His character. Amen. Thank you, sis. His character. Are we clear? We either have one or the other, but we can't have both. I can't be a little good today. I'm still sinful. I can't be a little bad tomorrow. I'm still sinful. I'm either all good or I'm all bad. But that comes from the character which is accomplished by the Holy Spirit. Are we clear? Beloved, this is a daily journey. And as potential evangelists and Bible workers and preachers and teachers in God's grace and time, we must understand this. We must bear the fruit of Jesus Christ. And that fruit is what? One more time. Is? Notice why this is first. We're going to get to that.
Because God is love.
Because God is love. And because He loved us first, we love. Let me tell you something. In the presence of all of you, Brother Gabriel and I, over a couple of years, we started work together. And we really got a bond. And it is one of those things where I have the greatest admiration and respect for my brother. When he got sick, man, it really hit. It really hit. It really hit because God had put the two of us in a path as fellow bondsmen. You know, it is something special when you can find somebody you know you trust to cover your back when you go out there, or even wherever it is. It's a special thing. And when he got sick and struck, it really hit. It really hit. You know, and then we went to visit him and I would be with him in scriptures and see his countenance go from this to praise the Lord. You know, that was special. You know, that was special. And it came to a point in time when he started to get better and better. I said, brother, I love you. Did I not say that, brother? Yes. It came to the point in time where I tell you, brother, I love you. We must have that character, beloved. Hear me carefully. Hear me carefully. Do not try to pervert it. We must have a love for our brothers and our sisters without shame. Meaning that if anything happens to you, Brother Dean is just away. Brother Paul is just a phone call. Brother Dave, Brother Kevin, Brother Peter. We're just a call away because that love that we have for each other. And sadly, I see that in churches. We get there and they get their greeting at the door and they're happy. Well, presentation. But then you sit and all of a sudden you look around and there's all these faces going on. But they just greeted me. You know? Our love is a righteous love through Jesus Christ as we love what? Children. Again, it goes back to children. We must be children of Jesus Christ. Why am I saying this? Because by God's grace, we're going to be going out into the field one more time. And if we don't have a love for souls, stay where you are. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Because we would do better with just 2 or 3 or 4 of us than have 50 of us and when 2 or 3 or 4 are willing to work. Amen? It is this love that we're going to be sharing tonight. We must have that love for each other. We must care for each other. Something happens, Brother Peter, hey, how you doing? Brother Paul, hey, how you doing? We must have this love for each other because we are in the consecrated blood of Jesus Christ. It's not a form of godliness. Are we together? It's a love. No, listen. My love for my wife is different than my love for Paul and Roxanne and the rest of you. But my love for my brothers and sisters is close behind my love for my wife. Because I want to see her soul remain in the character of Jesus Christ. And I want to see your souls remain in the character of Jesus Christ. So that love is close. But I have a love that's slightly above that now. You see what I'm saying? Understand? Jesus tells us that if you love father and mother more than me, what does he say? You're not worthy. So our love comes first from the throne of God. Amen? Okay. I'm going to get a little personal now, so please, again, I must go through this. Say a prayer in your heart as we go through this part, but it must be shared because it's my duty, as I sit at the pulpit here, stand at the pulpit here, and share what is required for us to be bond servants in the field, searching for souls. I've shared a couple of things up here. What does it look like?
It looked like a WhatsApp icons.
Profiles, right? These are all Christians, by the way. These are all personal profiles of various persons that I have in my groups. These are all Christians. Can I say it one more time? These are all Christians. So what would happen if these persons were all part of Tohoda and we're about to go out next month and we start to share some of the evangelistic material that we have? This is what we got coming up, and here's a flyer, and oh yeah, great. And they look up to the top left, what? And they see this. The Bible says the treasure of a man's heart will come out when he speaks. Right? What he treasures most is what he will wear, what he will present himself. This, beloved, is some of us. What do we think now? We all want to be evangelists? Do you think I want, if I'm a bar runner, if I'm a whatever, I'm on the field and I hear that so and so is coming knocking on doors and want to preach and teach me about Jesus coming soon, and I got a number from someone and I say, whoa, what? Jesus said, not everyone who comes to me, Lord, Lord, shall what? Amen. Why is that? Because some of us have that outward appearance. Sadly, not even so, in some cases. What if this is us? We attend church every Sabbath, Wednesday service and Sabbath evening service, and we have these programs that we are always present. But what the world sees is a disgrace. I won't go into so much of this. But as we are called as Seventh-day Adventists, beloved, as we are called as Seventh-day Adventists, every opportunity that we have, whether it's at work, at school, at play, wherever it is, right? We must take the opportunity to witness in some minuscule or major part. Right? Everything about us, the way we dress, the way we talk, how we present ourselves, and how we engage people is a part of our testimony. What we put up on Facebook and what we put up on social media is also a part of our testimony. No, it's okay for children, this is one of the children, to have, I'm celebrating my grandchildren and whatever. That's fine, family is fine. But this, okay, let's skip the rest of that. Seriously? What are we selling? We've got to get it real, beloved. We've got to get it real. We've got to stop this. We're not going anywhere. We go to the pulpits and we preach a good sermon, but I'm sure it would be better if we were more consecrated. Amen? I'm sure it could be better if you were consecrated. Not a form of godliness, but true godliness. True godliness. Last year, December 23rd, we did the Jeremiah Christ and the Nations, a beautiful program. And about 16, 17 of us came out. Most of you here were there. And we were giving out this beautiful little book, The Great Controversy. And we went through how much it was? About, I think, just shy of 2,000 copies, all right? And so many people heard about it. And this is when this whole uproar started about Brother Bean and Brother Gay go out there giving out this 1888 controversy. But we also got some feedback that wasn't so good. I must say this, because I'm hoping and praying. We're talking about preparing ourselves. We're still talking about preparing ourselves for evangelism in the month now. We're still talking about that. Amen? We're still talking about that. And some of the feedback that came back to me, and maybe some of you, was that, whoa, those people out there were Christians and they were giving out these books. But the way that we looked brought a lot of question marks on us. And we're going to go through this very quickly. I'm going to try to go through this as quickly as possible. Here's some. That which we adorn ourselves is often give the wrong impressions of our spiritual message. Right? Just look at this. I'm not going to touch it too long. Please pray in your heart, but I have to go through this. Pray in your heart, but I have to go through this. Yeah? Okay. Here is what Sister White writes to preachers, pastors. She says, 1, we recommend a reformed dress to all. We urge it upon no one. When Christian women and men see the wrongs of the fashionable style and the benefits of ours and put it on from a sense of duty. You hear it? A sense, do you know what that means? This is the new thing out now, and my neighbors, my co-workers, and my friends or whatever is wearing this or bought this, so I have a sense of duty to assimilate. I have a sense of trying to fit in. But didn't Jesus say we're to stand apart and be what? Be what? A peculiar people. But I say this with love. Please forgive me. But I say this with love. I have to say this. We're talking about evangelizing. And oftentimes we're evangelizing and we don't even know we are. We're preparing now to go into evangelism. We're trying to set the foundation, beloved. It is easy to pick this up, beloved. It is easy. But oftentimes we were testifying of a message we don't even know we are. Oftentimes we are. So she says, oftentimes this is a sense of duty and have the moral courage to wear it anywhere and everywhere. Then, when they feel at home in it and enjoy the satisfaction and blessing in trying to do right. Point number 2, she says, but those who adopt the reformed dress should ever bear in mind the fact that the power of fashion is what? The power of fashion is terrible. And that in meeting this tyrant, they need spiritual wisdom. Spiritual wisdom is what she's saying. They need humility. They need what? Patience. Wisdom to speak and act so as not to offend the slaves of fashion unnecessarily. And humility and patience to what? To endure their frowns, their slight, and their reproachful speeches. Are we prepared for that, beloved? Are we prepared for that? We're talking about evangelism. I say this with love. We're talking about evangelism. I'm not attacking anyone, but I'm talking about the field of co-workers, co-laborers. That's what I'm talking about. We cannot be dressing like the world, wearing like the world, haircuts with whatever, like the world, funky little boots like the world. We're supposed to be meek and lowly little people, little lambs. That's what we're supposed to be. Point 3, she says, in view of the existing prejudices against the reformed dress, meaning people don't like it, it becomes our duty in adopting what? It to avoid all those things which make it unnecessarily objectionable. It should reach to within 8 to 9, it should be specific now. Just specific now. I know. But she's specific now. And as I pray in our hearts, beloved, because picture me going out next month, or when we go to Kim and Pratt, by God's grace, but we have done the evangelistic program over there in Kim and Pratt, that the bunch of us gets off. You know, I see things coming out of the cruise ships, and you probably all see it. And the attire that that we see coming off the cruise ships, and even at grocery stores, even sometimes when people come to visit our churches to do get an award or something, you ask yourself, don't come up here, we'll come to you, take this. Don't you come to this pulpit with what you're wearing. I will come to you. I'll call your name, sit there, and I'll give it to you. Because what you're going to represent by coming up here is disgraceful. Don't come up here. I'll give you whatever the recognition is. When you come up to God's throne, this little thing, you will represent something sacred. Don't come up here with something that's not acceptable to God. Don't. The skirt of the dress should not be, and beloved, again, I pray for me. I'm not saying this against anyone, but I'm preparing our hearts for the Tohoda family. We must set a standard, and we must raise that standard higher than any other worldly standard. Tohoda is to set that bar higher, to bring back that standard that the church has since lost. We are supposed to be consecrated, a people who goes by thus saith the Lord Jesus Christ, and I shall follow. Not what the pastor says, or that funny joke he thought was funny, but the reason wasn't funny. Well, the pastor did it, so I'll do it also. Bad example, disgraceful example. Disgraceful. We are to set the bar to where God has set it. To be separate and apart from the world. Amen? I say that with love, beloved. Let's move on. Jesus says in Matthew chapter 7, 16 to 20, he says, very good. Very good. I'm going to go through this very slowly. Jesus says, judge not that you not be judged. For with what judgment you judge, you will be judged. And with the measure you use, it will be measured back to you. Okay, let me stop here for a second. That sounds great, right? So Brother Dean's up here trying to chastise people about what they will say. You don't do that, Brother Dean, because of that. Let me turn it around, Let me turn it around, How we often do that is saying, I'm Seventh-day Adventist, and you need to give your life to the Lord. Oh, really? But my WhatsApp and my Facebook profiles are saying same thing. I'm a hypocrite. Judge not because you see someone out there doing something, but you yourself have got some little secret sins that you're dealing with. Amen? Don't think that I need to bring the gospel to them because they're drinking and smoking and drugs and whatever they're doing. And I go to church every Sabbath, and I do this in the pulpit every Sabbath, and don't waste your time with that. Because they are outwardly showing their spiritual condition, where some of us are inwardly struggling with ours. But there's victory. Amen. There is victory in Jesus Christ. There is victory. There is victory, beloved. He says, and why do you look at the speck in your brother's eye, but do not consider the plank in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, let me remove the speck from your eye, and look, a plank is in your own eye? Hypocrite. First remove the plank from your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. So if I'm walking in sin, I have no right to tell my brother or sister that I'm feeling, got to stop this, because I myself is struggling. So don't need to come up here. Just sit down, pray, and seek a consecrated relationship with Jesus Christ. And when he raises you back up, be yourself, that you can speak for Jesus, or you can do Bible study, or you can do evangelism some sort of way. Amen? Here's where it gets beautiful. It says, do not give what is holy to whom? Jesus is saying this. Nor cast your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn and tear you in pieces. You will know them by their fruits, Jesus says. Do men gather grapes from thorn bushes or figs from thistles? Even so, Seventh-day Adventists, even so. Every good tree bears, and every bad tree bears A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, nor can a bad tree bear. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. Therefore, by their fruits you shall know them. Beloved, let us bear good fruit today, tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and God's holy Sabbath. Amen? Not just on Sabbath, but 7 days a week. Let us have a standard that exceeds everything else. Let me get through this quickly. Alright, the conclusion, my dear sisters and brothers, such an ornament, such as a course of life and conduct, will give you influence for good on earth and be prized in heaven. Unless you can obtain and maintain this, I entreat you to lay off the reformed dress. Do not disgrace it with a want on your part, or neatness or cleanliness, taste, order, sobriety, meekness, propriety, modesty, and devotion to your families and to your God. Be a recommendation and an ornament to the what? What is she saying here? Be an example that when people see you, this is an example of reform. Let us be that. Amen? Be a recommendation of an ornament to you. And in closing this particular section, Jesus says in Luke chapter 9, verse 23, 26, he says, if anyone desires to come after me, let him deny his worldly, fleshly self each day, and take up his cross daily and follow him. For whoever desires to save his life will lose it, and whoever loses his life for my sake, Jesus says, will save it. For whoever is ashamed of me and my words, of him, the Son of Man, will be ashamed when he comes in his own glory and in his Father's and of the holy angels. Are we clear, beloved? Let us first reflect on who we are before we start to offer Bible studies and offer tracts and offer prayer and whatever. Jesus is about to come soon. And this is precious time we have. And we can do it because we got some time. Amen? We can do it. But let's not play games. Let us not play games, beloved. It's all or nothing. I gotta get into this, please. Alright, so we're going to bond servant. At the end, if you don't mind, at the end, can you, think about it. Now we're going to bond servant. The attitude of a bond servant. Now we talked about a bond servant just now, for the guy you go in the field. What is what's the thing called, I was going to say WikiLeaks, but Wikipedia, thank you, hon. What does Wikipedia say? Bond servant is what? A person bound in service without wages. Some versions of the Bible call it a slave, that's right. And I tell you the truth, beloved, sometimes it feels that way, Brother Kevin. Sometimes it feels that I'm constantly thinking and just can't put things down. I just can't. My wife can tell you, I'm constantly. It's like a possession. Well, it is a possession. It's a possession. You're possessed. Yeah. And by the way, if I can go on that, we're all possessed. Yes, either one or the other. We're all possessed. With either one or the other. But we're never empty. We're never hollow up here. We always got one or the other, right? So we are bond servants in service without wages, a slave of self. So, Paul says, do you not know that to whom you present yourselves, slaves to obey, you are that one slave whom you obey, whether of sin leading to death or of obedience leading to life? I just said that. Maybe I said this before. Right? But God be thanked that though you were slaves of sin, yet you obeyed from the heart that form of doctrine to which you were delivered. Amen. We say amen. Amen. And having been set free from sin, you became slaves of righteousness. I speak in human terms. I speak in the flesh, because of the weakness of your flesh. For just as you presented your members, meaning your body, your limbs, as slaves to the uncleanness and the lawlessness leading to more lawlessness, so now present your members as slaves to righteousness for holiness. For when you were slaves of sin, you were free in regard to righteousness. What fruit did you have then in the things of which you are now ashamed? For the end of those things is For the end of those things is death. But now having been set free from sin and having become slaves, what? Praise the Lord. I love that. Having become slaves of God, you have your fruit to holiness and the end, everlasting life. For the wages of sin is, but the gift of God is in Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Paul continues to say, the disciples were to go forth as Christ's witnesses to declare to the world that they had seen and heard him. Their office was the most important to which human beings had ever been called, second only to that of Jesus Christ. They were to be workers together with God for the saving of men. As in the Old Testament, the 12 patriarchs stood as representatives of Israel. So the 12 apostles stand as representatives of the gospel church. Acts of the Apostle, chapter 19. During his earthly ministry, Christ began to break down the partition. I love this. I'm going to talk about this very briefly. During his earthly ministry, Christ began to break down the partition wall between Jew and Gentile. It was a big discussion here. And to preach salvation to all mankind. Though he was a Jew, he mingled freely with the Samaritans. He setting at naught the Pharisaic customs of the Jews, which, with regard to this, despised people. He slept under their roofs. He ate at their tables and taught in their streets. Someone tell me about this. This very paragraph. What is being said here?
Jesus wasn't prejudiced.
Amen. That's a very long way to put it. And I must touch that. I must touch that. What else?
He practiced what he preached.
Let's talk about that. Let's, given the time, let's talk about that. We have this trial in our the universal thing, where there is some separation of choices. You know, I don't want to go in that neighborhood because that's going to be drug addicts. I don't want to go in that neighborhood because it's rich white people. And I don't want to go over there because it's Jamaicans. And I don't want to go over there